Hello everyone, my name is 24 Runs. I hold the world record in Spongebob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom on the Game Boy Advance with a time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 56 seconds. Today we're going to watch the Battle for Bikini Bottom GBA TAS, which is a 1:16:44, which is about 3 minutes better than my time. It can definitely be improved. And in this video, I'm actually going to point out, I actually haven't watched it in the entirety yet, but I want to point out what can be improved on, what I didn't know about, and just things people may have not known about the game. So let's just start it. Gonna turn it up a little bit. The game is such good OSD. And for some reason he doesn't skip the text, which I'm assuming it's because he didn't realize you can press the start button to skip the text. It's like really not present in many games, or maybe he just wanted to show off how fast the TAS mashes. It's kind of crazy. It doesn't lose too much time from that, but it's definitely something that needs to be improved. I don't know why he walks right there, but yeah. I don't do that in my run. So this is pretty close. What he's going to be doing in the early levels is pretty close to what any percent does. This level is very straightforward. I'm wondering if he's going to do the bubble strat coming up, where back in old 80% we used to just go on the platforms, but now there's a bubble strat. He jumps up there for some reason. He does not use the bubble strat. It saves about a second and a half, I think. I'm not completely sure on the time save, but it does save time. So it's definitely something that needs to be improved in this next TAS. I want to get in contact with this guy, notify him about all the strats we discovered. Yeah, it's crazy. So this level probably isn't going to have any improvements. Okay, that's a little different from what I do, but yeah, it's probably a little faster. I do something a little more consistent in my runs. And he's not doing robot bounds, which that saves about 0.7 seconds or so. It's like a little closer to half a second. But yeah. I'm assuming the levels that are not going to change compared to the speedrun are Goo Lagoon and I don't know, maybe 4-3. I haven't really looked into 4-3 that much, especially in this TAS. So I don't know why they picked the robot. I know I've seen Flowey skip that vine before, but I think it might just be an emulation problem for him. That makes like him not cling onto the vine and just get up there. That isn't not legal, but I've already beat him with the robot bounce strat. Yeah, he does not do the robot bounce, even though it's fast. You get him really close to hitting that robot right there. And he does not glide onto the tower. That's what I do. It's a little more consistent, but I'm not sure if it's faster. It probably isn't faster. Or it doesn't matter, because, like, we're on a cycle. Like, the cycle system is honestly really weird in this game. Oh, I think there might be some big changes. There's nothing has changed yet, but there might be a huge change right here. That might save, like, 5 seconds off any percent. I don't know how to do the cycle, but, let's see if, yeah. Obviously, I can't make that one, but the next one, we're gonna go over. Well, I did not know you can be stuck in that state. Like, so like you're halfway walking, halfway crouching. It's weird. Okay, he does not. You cannot do it in the TAS. He just floats right there. That's cool. Really cool movement from TAS. And this is umbrella skip. Wait, he doesn't do umbrella skip? It's a different version of umbrella. I guess it doesn't lose time, but I don't know why he did the TAS did umbrella skip like that. So there were a few minor changes, but like it was just like some like slightly faster strats. I won't do any of those in my 80%. When we get into the later levels, I might add like a few of these strats in my 80% because I haven't watched it in its entirety yet. But yeah, 1-4. It's probably one of the levels that RTA actually does faster than TAS. I mean, 1-1 is probably also 1-1 RTA was also probably faster than 1-1 TAS, but yeah. Nothing changed yet. Let's see if it does damage boost, since damage boost seems to save about a second in this level, which is definitely worth going for. I've never really timed the damage boost, but they save time, so yeah, there's no reason not to go for them. Okay, he gets setup less. Is he gonna get setup less for both of them? I still haven't figured out how the cycle works. He jumps off with it. I figured out that if you hold A while the switching areas, you can actually jump onto him while without having to start jumping. It actually saves like 2 or so seconds. So maybe him jumping off was actually a way to get setup list, but so that wouldn't actually be too bad of a time loss. It wouldn't be faster though. I feel like just setting up a damage boost, even if we couldn't make setup list, you probably could. You probably could make setup lists with it. Sorry, I just lost my chain of thought. Sorry about that. Probably could get setup lists, but it'd be weird. We wouldn't even lose that much time if like we set up a damage boost. It definitely really wouldn't be it's really hard to get like an optimal setup damage boost, but yeah. And obviously no spat dupe. Yeah. Unfortunately. I feel like that could have been spat dupe. I wonder if this person at all like came across spat dupe while making the video. This is a little different from we do in 80%. Right here. He jumps off mystery. I don't think that's faster. Well, this is like a video from 2018, from mid 2018, so a lot of change since then. Yeah, it's definitely a strange bounce. But like, this is really similar to 80% right here. So this is one of those RTA is faster because of spat dupe. This is one of the best tracks in the game. Such a happy, vibrant track. I really like it. So yeah, basically this is just 80% stuff, so I'm really not going to commentate over it. You guys have seen this a bunch. It really surprised me how the TAS isn't really using the bubble falls. I think they do save time, but like it's not like I think it always saves time when jumping onto mystery. So that's cool. So let's see what tree dome cycle the TAS does. I don't think it does advanced tree dome cycle. Yeah, it doesn't do the bounce up. What is that? Yeah, it's not doing advanced tree dome cycle, but it is doing a tree dome cycle. Yeah, advanced tree dome cycle is where we go around the other edge, and it saves around 8 seconds over this. Yeah, this looks like a high-S cycle, which he's an old runner. He has a 904 in chapter 1. I really want him to come back. That'd be really, really lit. He discovers my history video that I'm making soon. You ignore that I used the word lit. It'd be really cool if he got back into the game. Got an old runner, Mr. Jimmy Steele, into it. He was the first 80% runner. Fortunately, his video for the run no longer exists, but he does the splits. Yeah, this is highest cycle, treatment cycle. And, I mean, he's not really losing that much time from the text. Because skipping it does save time. It really only saves like a second here, so we're really not gonna like acknowledge him not skipping the text. It's really not a huge time save. I'm assuming this was a slightly slower than RTA Chapter 1 run. Probably around like the high 840 range. The world record is high world record. The world record for chapter 1 is an 838. So now I feel like entering this area is where it's gonna get a little different. That's a slightly different strat from for the platform. I think that was known. He's pushing. That's actually really smart. That's actually really smart. I think that's faster too. That's really smart. Wow. That seems kind of inconsistent though, so I probably won't implement that in my runs. So the reason why the screen is slightly smaller and you can't see everything, it's not a problem with me. It's the TAS is slightly smaller for some reason. It doesn't like cover the whole screen. Maybe I did something to my YouTube. I don't know. He bounces off both of the robots without touching the ground. I did not know that was a thing. So a little thing, you can actually see that platform over there. While we wait for it, it really doesn't go that far. A lot of this is kind of like the bus stop thing. He goes back up here for some reason. You can just that loses time. You can just go down. Not sure if the TAS realized that. But I guess that's cool. Okay. I actually did rediscover. He doesn't. What? Okay. I thought. So we just skipped to the ladder in any percent. But he does a really jank like boost off the robots. It's a depth. It probably loses time, but if it doesn't, then yeah. I'm assuming it doesn't lose too much time. Like I'm just pointing out all the small things, and you can actually we do a new strat here where you make the robot sad, so you make the robot you bubble the robot in midair, so you hit it, and then you just get the spatula, and then you don't have to wait for the bomb, and it saves quite a bit of time. It's a small optimization we made in 80% recently. It's cool. And 2-4 is gonna have some cool tracks. We're not even in 2-4. We're only in 2-2, so yeah. Like chapter 1 and chapter 2 and chapter 3 are gonna be like probably faster RTA, but chapter 4 is gonna be like insanely different for TAS. Since we really haven't discovered too much tech for chapter 4, but honestly, I think this might be some cool tech. That's actually really smart. I never thought of that. That does look inconsistent though, so you might actually be able to dupe its bat. I'm not sure. There may be something about like the ceilings that make it like upset the game's memory and allow for a spat to be duped. Because apparently, all of the spats are under a ceiling. Which definitely seems suspicious to me. Like, all the spats really under the ceilings are like also on the ground, so we really can't confirm, honestly. He does it slightly later. Probably doesn't lose time. He does not do the cycle reset. What? That's a thing? I think that might be faster. I have to time that. Whoa. So we glide over now. It saves a little bit of time. Let's glide off the platform. So yeah, that's the first time in this reaction that my mind has been blown. And we're not, yeah, we do that in 80% now. That saves quite a bit of time. It only saves like a second, but it's a cool strat for sure. See how fast that bounce off the ladder was? That was sick, honestly. I'm assuming he's doing the new cycle. Yeah, he's doing the advanced one. Yeah, we really have no consistent setup for that. I really want to see how that works. Yeah, I actually discovered that myself. I really should do that. I think that might actually be faster. Other than, like, waiting a few seconds. I mean, probably isn't a big deal. But, yeah. Wonder what he does here. Okay, yeah, he's gonna glide over the platforms. Probably means we're doing 360 robot jumps, which is gonna be hard. Obviously not for TAS, since a TAS is a tool assisted speedrun, not a real person. Okay, I wonder if he does tree cycle. He does not do tree cycle. Yeah, tree cycle saves 10 seconds. It's a pretty recent strat. This task does in fact not do it. There's some really optimal robot, grabs, or, yeah, whatever you call them. I always try to see, like, I always, make sure that it blows it up. I'm always way too close, because I'm way too scared. So that was really good as well. I wonder why he does that. He can just bounce off of it. Tree Jump Cycle definitely would be different in a task, since, like, Tree Jump Cycle definitely still needs to be, not Tree Jump Cycle, Tree Cycle. So that's probably slow. Like, you could probably bounce off of it later, but maybe, like, pushing it would be slow. Because that is one of the slower parts of Tree Cycle. It's way faster than just getting off a mystery and pushing it and then having to get back onto mystery. It's quite a lot of steps to do. You have to get off mystery, you have to use the bubble, which has a, like, 1 second animation. And you have to push it, which takes a while. And you have to get back on mystery. So it's definitely, like, not easy to do optimally. That was a really optimal mystery jump. Assuming the runner's computer is kind of slow. It's, like, really slows down on parts, but, assuming the 11644 is the accurate frame count. Also, you may have saw that he actually, like, did that thing where he crouched down for a little bit, and that's actually because if he doesn't do that, the bomb will just blow up on him, and it's not good. It would lose him a good amount of time, about a few seconds. And because it's a task, he's doing it pretty good. It's pretty good. Not really good. Just pretty good. This is, like, near perfect gameplay for the strats to use. Like, the only thing... So it's actually faster to jump on the tree since you don't blow it up. But, yeah. Oh, he's doing a different strat. And I guess it doesn't really lose that much time. Yeah, I guess that is faster, but, yeah. It's definitely really hard to remember, like, always, like, make the camera go that way. So it respawns, but, I like the strat we do 90% better. But this is cool. That still is cool when he does that. He eats the robot. I mean, that's just for swag. Actually, that actually does speed up mysteries falling a little bit, so I'm assuming that's not just for swag. That is kind of cool. So it's fast. He does that because it's faster. The task is actually the reason I started doing that in my runs on the ladders. It is faster. Task is the reason I do that in my runs. It's always faster to do in many situations. We do it to save a couple seconds throughout the run. I'm not sure about the total run time. Oh, so this is this clip is heavily outdated. We do the clip later into it, and we actually jump off Mystery, and then we do another jump sequence when SpongeBob is in bounds, but Mystery is still out of bounds. Like, Mystery is barely in bounds, but we can still jump to get back up here. And that's way faster than the TAS does. TAS does a lot of backtracking. Yeah, this is way too much backtracking. Hopefully the TAS will be more stable. Makes the cycle here. I'm assuming that might be like a hard cycle to make. We do that same cycle in 8%, but that was really close. So R clipping was not discovered yet. I'm not sure if 2-5 R clip is even fast. He doesn't fall down, which is surprising because I think he would do that. Yeah, when he did it right there, I think it would be like a better time to do the clip right there, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I'm not sure if that saves time. I just jump up here, but I'm not sure if that's faster. If so, then we can use the R clip right there to save time. R clip, lol. I've never really timed it. We really need to time things in this game. I really only do strats that I'm pretty sure are faster. I think I'm pretty sure what I do is faster compared to like what the TAS does here. Like, this TAS is really outdated. But we're watching it because I really need to show how much potential this game has. Because a lot of people really don't know how much potential this has. So if you're watching this, if you're watching this on YouTube, the reason why it's live in the left corner, upper left corner, is because I'm actually doing this as a private stream on YouTube. Because I want to kind of treat it like a stream. So he doesn't jump for some reason with Mystery. Don't know why he does that. It's definitely interesting. That did not look very optimal. But I don't know anything. I'm 24-hour runs. It's probably like insanely optimal. I didn't even know. So I just thought of a spat tube theory we could use in this. I don't think it'd be faster. So there's a bunch of robots actually. I think it might be a way to dupe a spatula in this level. I'm not sure if it's faster. I think we'd skip the clip spatula because the second spatula is pretty fast. But yeah, the spat tube has not been confirmed yet. There's 3 robots we can get, and they're both pretty fast. So yeah, he uses one here. Yeah, since it's under a ceiling, and it's on the ground. And obtainable with Mystery, so I don't know. Seems like evidence to me. Yeah, I was just thinking about that earlier. He's not doing the up bubble strat. That saves like 3 seconds. I'm assuming TAS is gonna do some stuff RTA is gonna do better in this level, but a lot of things TAS is gonna be doing better. Like, RTA mainly dominates chapter 2 and chapter 3, but TAS in chapter 4 is really where it shines. He does it twice for some reason. I don't know if he realized you need to do it once. And you can immediately make that robot on Electric Boy to regular boy. And he's not doing the jump here. That saves half a second. Which, a little disappointing, because that's kind of a cool jump. I mean, I don't even know if it saves time. He's not doing that till later. That's weird. He's gonna do something I know he's gonna do something whack. What is he doing? Oh no, I don't think I... Is he? Oh, that's... Okay. Yeah, RTA definitely does that better. RTA does it instant... Does makes that thing like that beginning. So I don't... So this is a pretty long activating cutscene, which I'm pretty sure is slower. That is like the weirdest room ever for a TAS. I definitely think that's slower, but I guess I have to time it. Okay, the TAS actually does get bounced there, but he is making the good old cycle, which is nice. We do that cycle a little different at 80%. We actually just jump onto the platform. By holding A, you always jump onto the next platform, even if you're like really far from it. Like not like super far platform, so like if you're pretty close to it, then it'll always get on it for some reason somehow. Also, he does not do the skip where he doesn't wait for the platform. That unfortunate yeah, TAS is taking a pretty big hit in this level. And he's not immediately jumping on them. I mean, that doesn't lose too much time, but, yeah. We do that as a backup in RTA runs. He's pushing it for some reason, which, I mean, it's not that slow. That's actually, whoa, that's big brain. That's actually really big brain. And he does this, I think I had the theory before. I was close. I had the theory before, and yeah, it didn't go very far. I mean, it seems inconsistent. Yeah. Okay. I'm assuming this room's gonna be the same as RTA. Yeah. Same nice cycle. And, okay, he actually did realize you can actually jump onto the platforms by holding A. That's cool. And, yeah. That was the same as RTA. She's not activated. I mean, okay, well, that's not gonna lose that much time. But, yeah, usually we activate that earlier in 80%. We, like, actually do it during the fall. So while we actually go down, it actually moves, and by like, the time we get there, it's, like, already there. So that saves time. But, yeah. RTA does this level far better than TAS. I thought it'd be equal. Like, TAS really only did, like, one thing better. This can probably do the advanced cycle at the end. It's pretty much just jumping on them, figuring out what ones we jump on. Because he does that here, I think he has to do it with the third. He has to, like, actually grab on the third one. Maybe he's gonna slow down a little bit so he can just jump on it. Yeah. I think he's just slowing down. Okay, no, he's not doing it for this one. I think it's like way too slow to like just slow down for that. I don't know. Yeah, he jumps on that, and he's gonna... That should be slower. Yeah. We actually activate it earlier. We actually just push it onto him. That saves quite a bit of time. It only saves like a second, but yeah, it definitely is a time save that TAS needs. I wonder if I'm actually giving any wrong information during this. It's like I'm not an expert at this game, but I'm pretty sure I know stuff that's faster. I mean, obviously this isn't a perfect TAS, but like I'm not like a super expert in like all the strats. I do know all. I do almost all the 80% strats. all the ones that are safe to go for. Like, I go for spat dupes, but if I don't get them, I don't reset. I'm not really at the point where I need to reset for spat dupes. Yeah. I almost got like a 118 run that had a 3/4 spat dupe in it, but that ended up being a 120.03. Just kind of dumb. It was really unfortunate. Heartbreaking. Hey. I mean, 90% world record isn't that good. I can prove it pretty easily. He's not doing cycle skip. It's actually like not RTA viable. I've only done it once. You can actually, like, it's like RNG, but if you're like perfect, you are barely able to squeeze past it. It's not. I don't have a recorded video of it, but I'm 100% sure I did it once. And yeah, if it could be figured out, I like probably give someone my like credit card. So this is one of the spats we can dupe. But TAS does not dupe spats. Yeah, let's keep grabbing that spat, which all the spatulas in this level are actually really, really quick. So it doesn't really even save that much time. What? He's grabbing mystery? What is that for? There's no way that's faster. There's absolutely no way that's faster. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore it. Oh, so I'm assuming he's doing the 80%? Oh no, he's not doing the 80% strat. Okay. We just jump through all the platforms at 80%. And we don't have to bother about going back. Yeah, we just jump on all the platforms. So we don't have to bother about going back. If mystery were on the level, we could do that's bad, just saying. That's better than RTA right there. That's a little bit different. I mean, we kind of just jump onto it, but like it's kind of because sometimes you talk to the kid right there, but like yeah, it's definitely interesting. I wonder how this run compares to RTA the RTA record right now. It's probably like around the same. Without Spatube, our TAS Chapter 3 is probably better. I mean, this is definitely like I myself optimized it. Optimized Chapter 3. There really wasn't like anything confirmed yet. So I'm assuming it can't be like that big. That was weird. And that was pretty normal, but yeah. So yeah, this is casual. I find it really surreal that the game devs actually want people to do this in their casual playthrough. And then, like, it's kind of tight. I still struggle with it as a speedrunner, which is kind of embarrassing. It's a little. He has a jump right there, which that's kind of different from any percent RTA runs. What is he doing? What? Wait, you don't have to activate that pressure plate? What did I just watch? What? Huh? That's a thing? Alright, I'm testing that. I'm testing that after this video. That blows up instantly, nice. I don't know what causes, like, the weird bomb thing right there. I know what causes it in 2-4, but I don't know what causes it in this level. Yeah, he just landed in the sliver of ground right there. And, wow. That was insane. We actually do it slightly different than 80%. Like, it's way harder than 80%. I mean, it's really hard. It looks really hard for TAS, too. Yeah. So yeah, it's just doing casual stuff. There's really no strats in this level. So it's probably going to be the same. But yeah. We do a little small consistency strats, like gliding over a robot later in the level. And that saves quite a bit of time. It doesn't save any time, it's just more consistent for like the ending. Where like normally, like if you take damage on the ending, that saves time. So that's a super optimal robot thing. Okay, he actually does take damage right there, which is interesting to me. So he's not gonna take damage again in this run. I'm not sure that's faster. He expands the hitbox right there, which I'm not sure is faster either. Which probably is slower, but yeah. And basically, by using the bubble, it expands the robot's hitbox a little bit. Just what he did right there, but I think it'd just be faster, like, just put it on his normal hitbox. Okay, this is gonna be weird. I have never seen that. Okay, that's slow. So I never realized how weird that looked. So I'm not sure if pushing it's faster than, like, it's walking normally, but I think it is, so that's cool. I need a time. That's one of the few things time. So, wow, that's cool. Then we actually used to do something similar to that in old 80%. Like before, I came up with all these crazy theory strats. And a lot of them, some of them ended up working, some of them didn't. Oh, he's doing it this way. We actually just make the thing do that, and oh, he actually goes back. Okay, this is actually really. I didn't think this would be much different from RTA, but this is really different from RTA. And we do something weird with we actually make it go all the way. Which, hey, I might need to time this because that was actually really interesting to me. And he actually managed, and the TAS actually doesn't do any like weird damage boost and stuff, so he was able to keep his health. I mean, it's just a consistency strat. Like, really doesn't save time, doesn't save or lose time. Oh, he doesn't glide. It's kind of cool. Obviously, that's like just a consistency strat for RTA runners. He does that early. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, he does it early. That's definitely like interesting to me. And this is actually, I'm actually really surprised I'm not doing much commentary because for this level, since this level actually really differs a lot from RTA and TAS. We actually skip a whole section in the RTA run, which you'll see soon. So he does a damage boost off of that. That's interesting. We actually save damage for another. In RTA, we actually save the damage for another damage boost with Mystery, and that saves a good amount of time. We literally go flying with Mystery. It's sick. You guys need to watch an RTA run. It is present in my. Yeah, he reactivates it. That's like similar to what we do in 8%. We do it like slightly differently, but yeah, that's how it works basically. He is activated. He blows it up. Okay. And I think it was actually long enough on the screen for it actually to respawn. No, it did not respawn yet. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well this is gonna... What we do in 80% is very different here. Yeah, we actually dupe the spat by... Okay, I'm actually gonna explain spat duping. Okay, by, walking onto a spat, and on the first frame, if you, on the first frame of spat, if you, what is it called? If you walk away on the first frame, you collect a spat. For some reason, you get 2 spats, which I'm not sure if it's like Mystery's back end, its front end is, marked as, different sprites, and they're both able to get the spatula. I'm assuming like the spatula is present for like 2 frames, or maybe it's not frame perfect. It's like more frames that makes it viable. But hey, cool. It does say it would save about a minute in this TAS. I'm not sure what he did with Spongebob there. Like he jumped off Mystery again. That was so weird to me. And he's not gonna, and I'm pretty sure he's not gonna dupe the next spat since this TAS doesn't seem to really know about spat duping. Yeah. I would actually really like a spat dupe one, but even like the TAS didn't really know what happened during the spat dupe, so yeah. Yeah, we should get a damage boost right there, but I think I might actually because RTA is slightly slower in like terms of movement. Like TAS's movement really good, but like RTA has invented a lot of really cool tricks in it that cut off time. And this is RTA completely skips sections. By either duping the first spat the TAS collected or the second spat the TAS collected, we can get another spat, which it's interesting to me. I'm assuming, like, honestly, I'm actually really surprised that the TAS didn't know about spat duping. Like, I wonder how many re-records it was. It might only be like present in specific version. Like I haven't done a ton of spat duping testing, but it's kind of weird to me. You know, the person making this test purposely didn't include it, or if they or they simply didn't discover it. Since like with all these like close spat dupes, it really seems like they would have discovered it. To me, I don't know. So I'm assuming this level's gonna be close to RTA. I know they don't do early mystery since I've seen this in the TAS before. Seen this part of the TAS. That's smart. I don't know. I don't think that is smart. That might lose time. We don't actually push it in 8%. Oh, he's doing the clam strat. That's cool. This is actually a really good track. I just want to say that right now. I think that was actually reused in movie GBA. How good it was. Yeah, I think this is I'm gonna use this track as the first level. Yeah. Sounds a lot like it. Maybe it was remixed a little bit. A lot of the movie GBA tracks are just remixes of the BFB GBA tracks. And yeah, he's not doing early mystery. We actually jump over the bit. Okay, wait, actually, I'm not gonna spoil it. Yeah, he goes in this building right here. However, he could be getting the mystery early. In that cage right there. For some reason, mystery is in the cage. I don't know why. He could get mystery early by jumping over the building and then doing like rerouting a little bit of the level, but TAS did not know about that, unfortunately. And yeah, I'd more than willing be able to work. I would be more than willing to work on him with a new BFB GBA TAS. And he actually got hit again, so he can't do a swag damage boost here. You know, in the current 80% speedrun, which is unfortunate, but hey, yeah. During like him, the task not doing early mystery is yeah. Is he gonna get the upper one? I don't know what he's gonna do for this. Oh yeah, I remember what he does here. This is so cool. This is so cool, guys. You guys are gonna love this. You guys are gonna love this. I remember this. This was so cool. I think that might actually be faster. I need to time that. I saw that part before, and that is so cool. That's like the coolest thing to me in this TAS. Like this actually really inspires me to like time a lot of things compared to like it's RTA and TAS runs. Okay, he gets the key. I jump on him with the robot right there, which I think is the fastest way to do it. Or it's either R clipping with right there, which should be faster. I'm not sure. But yeah. So the TAS really isn't running at full speed right now, if you couldn't notice, but yeah, there's like a lot of frame drops in the TAS for some reason. It's weird to me. Probably just doesn't have a good computer. He only really has like 10 subscribers on YouTube, so like I think the TAS actually does have let me check right now. Oh, I thought I had a perfect like to dislike ratio. Yeah. He does the damage boost right there. I actually discovered that on my own. But, yeah, that's cool. Like, most strats I either learned from the TAS, or I found them, like, without watching the TAS. I have not watched this in its entirety yet, as I already said that, but, yeah. I wonder what he does here. Is he just doing normal? That was a really optimal, yeah, he's just doing the casual strat. Okay. I still struggle with this. This is horrifying to me. That scares me. It honestly scares me. He has a interesting glide strat there. It's cool. Yeah, that wasn't super crazy, but hey. Yeah, wait, is he gonna make the cycle? No, okay. Thought he was gonna make that cycle right there, but no. That could have been really cool. Yeah, robot jumps, that's cool. TAS's robot jumps. Let's go. And this is actually pretty far. He's actually pretty far behind the RTA record right now. I don't know when RTA finishes this area, but I don't know. He slows down for some reason. Don't know why. Maybe he's gonna like damage boost on the platform, the next platforms. There's a lot of platforms later in the level, which I think you might not want to slow down on those since there's a lot of them. He's not resetting the platform down there, which loses time. He lost around 4 seconds to that. Yeah, the rest of Chapter 3 is going to be very boring. Because a lot of Chapter 3 is just casual playthrough. But we try to make it interesting, RTA. Like, actually, honestly, like, in a TAS, it's not super interesting to watch. But in an RTA run, Chapter 3 brings a lot of stress to chat and runners. Yeah, I think it's interesting. So I jump over that. I don't think that's faster, but I don't think what I'd use faster, but yeah, that's definitely cool. Like what the TAS does is definitely riskier, I guess. If Mystery is in this level, we could dupe. That's bad. Yeah, and I'd cut like 50 seconds off this level too. Wow, that was a really good cycle. Whoa. Yeah, he actually really did. He actually manipulated that cycle really well. It was interesting to me. Didn't grab the safety underwear, but yeah, I guess it's a TAS, so they really don't need safety underwear. I mean, I don't know why I never glide there, but yeah. I mean, I never really think of some of the simplest solutions. Some of these, like I actually like figured out a damage use strat, like that's not even fast. Like he just glides, like. Gliding is usually not optimal in this game, which, I guess he just made it work. So, time for robot jumps. This is a hard trick RTA. But he's just gonna make it look like it's nothing. Didn't you guys see how close that robot jump was? Oh my god, that scared me. First robot jump. Okay. Let's see the squid. See how this hit the Squidward. Is he gonna do, what cycle is he gonna do? Whoa, wait, why is it, I know the tentacle can do that, I don't know what caused it, though. Yeah, why are tentacles doing that? I don't know. I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb. Oh yeah, it's like half. Yeah, it gets stuck like that. I don't know what causes it. It might be an emulation error, but who knows. But Spongebob has been done in actual hardware by Shoecake, so that's a TAS strat right there. Actually, that was actually one of the strats I learned from the TAS. Spongebob is not an emulation error. It has been done on actual hardware before. So I don't know why he doesn't do that earlier, but I guess it doesn't lose time since like he has to wait for the robot anyway. So whatever. That was definitely a big brain strategy he did here. Okay, I usually bubble it early. I don't like. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that doesn't really save time, but that's cool. Doesn't really lose time either. And that's the same as RTA right there. He uses this differently. I don't think that's faster. I mean, like, it probably is actually. Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, that probably is. Yeah, that's faster for sure. Okay. Nice. Time for portal skip. I'm not sure if what the task is here is faster. I mean, yeah, I guess it just kind of sets up the cycle there. But I like use the I use the up bubble power up. That's pretty fast for it. Is he getting patty dupe? No. Oh, sad face. Sad day in the BFBB GBA community. The task is not patty dupe. So in 2 levels, we're gonna have TAS. I'm gonna talk about like TAS bat dupes and R clipping. Those are definitely very present next level. There's a little bit of flashing light down there on the background. I don't know why it's happening. I think it's like more that's like a rare GBA game, hard to emulate. I'm not sure. Not sure why he did that. I mean, you're gonna do the normal spat dupe, and that's not. Okay. I mean, I guess that's fair, but like, I think what I do is faster. But I mean, it involves about a lot of gliding, so it might not be fast, but like, yeah, it's really not a big like thing that matters, to be honest. This definitely kind of like, I actually really like this soundtrack. Definitely has like an eerie vibe. I think Shift used this one in his history video. He used a lot of the bangers. 1-1's a banger. He doesn't jump off mystery, which, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, he waits for the platform too. Wow. Yeah, we actually jump up there in 80%. That's definitely interesting to me. I mean, you do have to go a long time, so it makes a lot of sense, too. I wonder if he can do... Wait. Pog! He does do the strat. Yeah, I was thinking about... I was actually working on the strat on implementing it in RTA runs, but it was just too inconsistent, so I just decided not to do it. So, yeah. Also, I did not take inspiration from the TAS. I don't think I've really taken inspiration from the TAS from any strats. I think it was just that 4-1 strat. I saw the TAS do it and it was like, wow, that's so cool. I want to do it in my runs. It just looks so cool. Yep, that's what I do in my runs. I figured out that was pretty fast recently. That's not fast, but it's more excusable. Actually, wait, I think that might actually be fast. I mean, that's actually, yeah. That's a pretty fast push. It's a really optimal push, but, yeah. That was, scary. If that was an RTA run, that'd definitely be like a scary. That was big brain. I usually use the bubble, but he jumps on it. I think I have to do that in my future runs. What? You can do that? How would I not realize that earlier? Dude, I made that into I made that as one of the hardest strats in RTA. And you can just do that? Like, there's a really hard cycle we do in 80%. And you can just do that? What the heck? I think I might also save like a second too. So nice. That was a really optimal, I think you have to do that in like the first frame. That's crazy, honestly. He purposely takes damage. It's cool. This is one of the harder levels in RTA. Especially because in the next section. I mean, everything is going to gradually become more consistent. But, yeah. He's doing this. Not sure why I did that. That's big brain. Dude. Okay. That's smart. I have to do that in my runs now. That's so smart. I didn't realize what he was doing at first. But then I realized it. Crouching is really slow. He didn't want to crouch. So he did that. I think that might save like a few seconds. Like 3 or so seconds. That's pretty big brain. Really optimal robot bounce. Yeah, that's smart. Definitely more of a consistency strat than like an actual fast strat. Like, I guess it's the fastest way to do it. So let's see what he does here with the hand. Is he gonna jump off the hand early? Like I do in my RTA runs, or is he not? He is. Let's go. I'm definitely really impressed by this TAS. Yeah, I actually, for safety, I usually, yeah, because, like, you see how close he was to getting hit by that thing? Oh my god. So I'm not sure why he didn't grab it while doing that, but I guess I respect it. And he has to wait here, but that's cool. Yeah, I just kind of, I actually, like, make that thing, I throw a bubble at the sheeter before the the bubble switch. Just kind of like some more consistency strat. Like 4S3 is a scary level, man. It's definitely something I need to do. This is the level I lost 30 seconds in my PB smile. Yeah, I died in this level because right at the end. I would have had a 2x, that didn't happen. Oh my god. Since it gets at the first spatula, we're gonna actually, once we get to the first spatula, I'm actually gonna talk about spatuling again, since there was recently a new spat you find in this level, which, it would be skipped now. The first spatula is very slow. It's really not really in your way. Unlike the second spatula where, like, you get a key with it, like, where it's not really slow. This one's, like, more out of your way. Like, look, he has to do all that thing. He has to go all the way over there, jump off mystery, get the spats, bubble the robot. So much stuff he has to do, and both spatulas really aren't that fast. It's definitely worth it. And he does not do the R clip, unfortunately. You can actually do it by actually like abusing Mystery's physics. You can clip through the wall right there, clip through the ceiling. You can get to that platform really fast and saves like about 6 or so seconds. That's smart. And he's doing this strategy. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. Really smart strategies from the TAS. I think I have to start using some of these in my runs, but we're not even at the end of the TAS yet. There might even be more strategies that I haven't even thought of, like completely reworking the Chump Bucket Lab. That should be crazy, honestly. That's crazy talk. Oh, this is crazy talk. That's a pretty funny scene. SpongeBob. He's gonna grab the robot here, yeah. Yeah, we would skip this spat if it wasn't for the key right there, but, yeah. I think we might actually be able to key early, but I'm not sure. He was close to getting hit by that electric robot. Yeah, that's definitely a consistency strat, too. So he actually got the first spatula, and there's actually, you guys might not know this, but there's actually a robot tucked in the corner over here. Over, like, up by that spike thingy, by, like, the electric spike, there's another platform that has a 1-up and, an electric robot, and you can actually put this electric robot right where he jumped off to jump up here, and you can actually dupe the spatula, and it's in around 15 seconds in the 80% speedrun. Wait, it's faster? I did not know it was faster to do that. Okay, that's cool. I did not know that. That doesn't look fast, but, I mean, that's something I should time. And, we actually do get this. Okay, there is another spat dupe in this level, which, obviously not in the TAS, because spat duping is new tech. Or, like, I really want to get in contact with the TAS owner, because, I want to help him remake the TAS. And, like, it wouldn't be the same without the original maker. But he might just be dead, honestly. Who knows? Maybe quarantine got him back into TASing. He hasn't. I don't think he's posted on his YouTube channel in a while. But, okay. Like, TASing is definitely tedious. I do have to say that. That's really similar to That's actually really similar to RTA. This level is actually it evolved a lot recently, and yeah, it looks really similar to TAS. Like now, it's almost getting close to the under 6-minute mark for ILs. It's crazy. He's gonna do the skip here. He skips this whole. Wait, he doesn't do that. Dude, he doesn't do the skip. Yeah, you can actually, that row right there, you can actually jump here with a really precise jump. You can actually jump onto this conveyor belt, and that saves quite a bit of time. I'd say like 10 or so seconds. I mean, TAS did that really fast, but, yeah. Interesting, sure. Wonder what he does here. Yeah, we do a I do that a little bit really consistency, but he barely misses that conveyor belt. Or not conveyor belt. What's it called? Platform. But I'm sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not possible to make. So yeah. Who knows? Anything's possible. Okay, so he's gonna do the platform skip here. Yeah, it's actually really hard to like immediately glide and keep the glide going after getting hit by damage. So that's actually really hard to do. We actually wait for the platform in RTA runs. We actually do that skip. We do that skip in RTA runs, but it's a little different. We wait for the platform. So I think it either loses like a second, or it's either loses no, it either loses no time at all or 1 second. Okay, so that's a really optimal spot to use the bubble. And he grabs the underwear. Let's go. So I don't know if it should me with it. I think that like the TAS froze for a second. Hey, that's cool. And this is actually a really well done TAS, but yeah. And it'll definitely really impress you. I'm gonna link the original video once this goes on YouTube. Or publicly on YouTube. That's really close. He was really close to hitting himself. Optimal jump. Also, wait. Okay. So remember the second spat he collected. You can dupe the next spat that we show. Yeah, that's the slowest spat in this. In this level, that's the slowest spat. That's really smart. I mean, I guess it's not really safe, but that saves quite a bit of time. That saves like 5 seconds. That's really smart. Is he gonna do? But oh, the damage boost. But like he gets extra underwear on anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can still do the damage boost. Is he gonna do the damage boost though? That is the question. I guess he's just too fast. That just seems to be what it is. He still got hit by it. That's interesting. I guess it was like a first frame. It was like that. And you can do the spat. Yeah. It is in fact reachable on the ground and is mystery, and it's under a ceiling, which isn't I'm not 100% sure that's a factor yet, but yeah. That's cool. That's smart. That saves quite a bit. That saves like 4 seconds. Yeah, I think I no doubt sub 6 is possible. I mean, it's already possible without those new strats, but yeah, I'm implementing those. And now this is the last main platforming level. He got a little damage boost from that. That's cool. Pretty smart. He does wait a little bit, but like he actually really optimized. This is actually like really different from what I do RTA. He like mainly focuses on like what the robots do and pushing them. That's that's crazy. That's hard. That's gonna be hard to do in runs. I don't think he does do. He does do the platform escape. We do it a little differently in RTA. We actually bubble it onto the wall and it clips us in, so we can actually push the platform. But he just pushes it from the wall, and that's interesting. Yeah. I didn't know about this new route for a while. I didn't even learn it from the TAS, honestly. I just discovered it myself. Like, I just thought, I thought we went down there, but, I thought we had to go down there, but apparently we didn't. And I was just dumb. Unfortunately, we can't do Spats as SpongeBob, so this is gonna be there are slow spatulas in this game. Not in the game. There are slow spatulas in the game. Yeah, in this level, so the last spatula takes like 2 minutes to get, but we really can't do many spatulas, unfortunately, since no mystery. But maybe we'll find a way to do spats. Yep, does that. Crazy stuff. And he just glides down and get the spat. It's crazy. Wait a minute. He is, okay. And normally you're supposed to get, okay. I thought there actually is a bomb up there that lasts a long time. You're supposed to push it down there, but, the game didn't realize there's a shooter over there, and it, you're gonna skip the whole section. Once again, bad level design, but, it's good for speedrunners, since I really don't like that section. I mean, 100% is actually gonna really show, like, some of the later levels, like, some of the secrets of later levels, like, some things that were intended, like, no one ever did, and it's just really gonna show, like, some of the stuff that's brought from this game in a 100% speedrun. It's like, so he's gonna activate the platform from down here, and what's he doing? What is this? What is this? I know what he's doing. Okay, yeah. It was something similar to that. You can actually, like, hit it while you're on top of it in some situations, but I don't think that would have worked there. But yeah, if it's like moving, you might be able to do it, and you're like in a certain position, you should be able to. But yeah. I really want to see Duplicatron and RoboSponge. That's optimal. That's optimal. I'm not calling it smart, but it's definitely optimal. Like, most things in this TAS are smart or optimal. He doesn't do the skip. That loses a few seconds for the TAS, but it doesn't really matter too much because of the platform. But he's still losing time. So we had mystery there. We could do rip. I mean, I should detect really fast. I don't know when TAS stops the timer. Not even perfect RNG for the TAS. I don't know if, like, there has to be, like, a factor that determines the RNG of this, or it has to be like the frame you get here or something, not just like RNG, since it seems weird to me. So decolored patty sprites because emulation, interesting. Yeah. That was Battle for Bikini, sponsored SquarePants. Battle for Bikini. I'm not sure this is a 1:16:44. I think TAS used a different time method. Actually, that was pretty fast, but yeah. Yeah, that is like a 1:16:44. I think it does use the same RTA timing method, but yeah, that's really cool. Honestly. I clicked on something else. I'd love to work on a new task for this, but I think this is a really cool video. I'm gonna link it in the description. I really think you guys should check it out.